today we're going to talk about Genius Hour. Now, who can tell me what is Genius Hour? Anouk.
Genius Hour is like a presentation when we get to present our passion to each other.
Okay. Does anybody else have something else to add? Addie?
Genius Hour has 6 P's in it. The pitch, and the passion are 2.
Charles.
Genius Hour is about learning something new, and it's about researching something that you want to know.
Tanish.
It's something that you show your creativity, your imagination, and sharing something that you like to share with other people.
Tiana.
You pick a topic that you're interested in, then research about it, then present it to the class.
Joshar.
It is a time for you to teach people.
Axton.
It is where instead of you being a teacher, you get to be the teacher and teach whatever you want to teach.
Enar.
It's a time when you can gather up everything you want to share to your classroom.
Teeny.
Genius Hour is how you pick a topic that you want to learn more about or you like.
How do you get started on Genius Hour? How do you start? Joshua?
Basically, there's like a paper, a passion, then research about it, and then have some questions, what you want to really think about or learn about. And then at the bottom, it would say, what do you know about your topic?
What are some ways you can find information? Lena?
You can find information from a website or from a book.
Gagan?
You can find it on a website and your friends.
Prisha?
You can find facts from books, parents, and some friends.
Grade 4s, what do you think about Genius Hour?
I think the presenting part is fun, and the researching part is a bit difficult, and it's pretty fun to help people find stuff on the internet.
Jersey?
Sometimes I get nervous, but then when I start presenting, I feel really comfortable.
What do you think about Genius Hour, Gavin?
When you're presenting, when you're like finding facts, you can get stressful.
Zaina?
I think it's a fun way to present your thinking.
Tiana?
Lots of people had challenges, and I think that lots of people overcame the challenges.
Anouk?
I think it's good that we're learning to present the Genius Hour, but I think it's a bit hard to plan how we're going to present it to each other.
Tanish?
I think Genius Hour is fun, challenging, hard, difficult, and you need some patience for it. Because if you don't have patience, you will go all over mixed up, and when you present, you're like, then you have to remember speech and like, what was that? You need to have some patience.
Teeny, what do you think about Genius Hour?
I think Genius Hour is fun because you get to know more about what you want to know and research about it.
Gagan?
The reason I like Genius Hour is because you get to learn new things and teach it to other people.
Joshar?
What I think about Genius Hour, it is an excellent part of learning. I think that it's overall, it's kind of hard. And the time limit, it kind of puts pressure on because last year, most of us didn't do Genius Hour, so we're not used to it. Except that once you finish your presentation, you feel like you learned a lot, and yeah.
Enar?
I think Genius Hour is pretty hard but fun at the same time, because the hard part is like researching, planning how you're going to present it. But then when you're like learning lots of new, when you're learning about something really new, like about alligators, and it's really fun to learn something new and helping others.
I think that Genius Hour is really creative and educational.
So what do you think about Genius Hour, Josh K?
I think Genius Hour is really fun, and it's really overwhelming at some times. I think it's all right. I get my job done. I think it's good, but it's hard to do it in the little time limit we have.
What advice would you give students who are just starting out with Genius Hour? Gagan?
You can ask them how much, what do you have passion for?
Tanish?
You could give advice that don't think it's easy and don't think it's hard. Just think it's your own time of limit because it's called Genius Hour. So you think like a genius and you only get an hour to do it.
I think if you, it would be easier if you started to first out of your passions, the one you know the most about, you should do first. And if when you do more Genius Hours, you can do ones you don't know that much about.
Jersey?
I think what advice you could give people who are just starting is that it seems that you're really nervous at first, but then once you start presenting a few times, you get over the nerve.
Addie?
If you're like a beginner, you might want to start with posters to present and research with books, and then go all the way up to like Excel, PowerPoint, and all that stuff, and research on the internet.
Josh, what advice would you give?
I would say think about something you're passionate about, but think of something that maybe not a lot of people in the class know about, so that you can teach them something and give them something new.
Axton?
What I think is that you shouldn't think about how long it will take, but you should think about how close you are to finishing.
Enar?
I think like for giving advice to like new people about Genius Hour is like start off at a poster, and then if you're like really nervous, you can like present it a few times to like your family to like so you can get your butterflies out of your stomach, and then you're like then after that you can go a bit higher.
Joshua?
What I recommend you guys to watch a video called What is Genius Hour? And the YouTube channel's name is Powtoon.
TV, what advice would you give?
Genius Hour is fun and easy. You just have to pick a topic you want to know more about, research it, and search it.
So grade 4s, would you want to do Genius Hour next year? Prisha?
Yes, because I really like the way you can pick your own thing that you want to learn about, and you get to like be a teacher to your classmates, and maybe they'll also like the topic you chose.
Fiza?
Yes, because next year you could learn something new and teach it to the other classmates that don't know about Genius Hour.
Jersey?
Yes, because it really helps you with presenting.
Zainab?
Yes, because you can pick your own passion and research about and know more.
Nastasia?
Yes, because it's not that challenging, but it's still kind of hard, but you'll get through it.
Lena?
Yes, because you learn a lot from it, and you.
Josh R?
Yes, because like you can be a teacher, like what Prisha said, and you can teach something new that no one ever knew before.
Enar?
Yes, because it's an easier way to spread the word for the whole entire class.
Axton?
Yes, and no. Yes, because it's really fun and challenging, and it can help you in the future for like presentations and like having meetings and stuff. But no, because when you do it 1 year, you almost run out of ideas.
Josh?
Maybe because this year I've encountered this a lot with the last two presentations, or the first two presentations we did, and I noticed that lots of people did like kind of the same topic and it kind of got old after one of them. So,
Addie.
Yes, because I like the idea where you can go freestyle and ideas, and you can like learn about new stuff, and you can go on like new websites that you never knew about. Like when I started Genius Hour, I learned about PowerPoint.
And would you want to do Genius Hour next
Yes,
year?
because it also helps you learn new ways of presenting to people, and it kind of gives you different ideas how to present in the future.
Dinesh?
yes, but I'm going to a different school next year. But for the class, yes, because you get a professional in 1 year, I think. But the most people that don't, they could still learn again. But if you're teaching, you're gonna be in grade 5. Next you're gonna be like about 10. So you could like teach kindergartens as we're teaching you right now. What is Genius Hour? Yes.
Gagan.
Yes, because it helps you not get shy. And when I was still a beginner, I had really trouble like when I was presenting.
Tina.
Yes, I like to do Genius Hour next year because I think it's a fun way to learn about what I want to learn about.